Yo. I'm deleting your message for calling me Peter. Thank you for the 24 months though. Wait, you can't remove a... Wait, you can't remove a Risa message? Wait, that's crazy. Yo. Hello. Hi. Roll call. Roll call. If you guys are here, say yo. I need to get a head count. Honestly, I've seen like streamers do roll call and it's kind of cute. I think yo is a good roll call for us. It fits, you know? Like we've done it for a while. It's good. It's a good roll call, I think. The only reason I call you, dude, I'm gonna be so honest with you, I'm not in the mood today. Chat. What's up, y'all? I saw the server on CurseForce today. I got happy, but it wouldn't let me download. Hey, shoo! Shoo off the download page! You're not meant to see that yet. Shoo. Skedaddle. Do I have to make my name pink now? I mean, you could. What's up, chat? Okay, I'm gonna be so honest. I am only gonna be alive for like 10, 20 minutes. I have so much stuff to do before tomorrow. I'm freaking out. I'm excited. I'm anxious. I'm freaking out. Totally not freaking out. I'm fine. I'm super not freaking out. This is releasing soon, and I am totally okay about it. I'm being so normal about this. Can you guys not hear my voice? I'm so normal about this. Is it time? Almost. So, this is like a short little like announcement stream almost. Just, I need to talk. I'm in one of these moods today. I need to talk. Some of you might have seen Abe's tweet, but if you haven't, I want to show you something kind of cool that we're doing tomorrow. We're gonna find who's gonna be on the server. Abe will probably be the one to announce that. I mean, it definitely won't be me. It'll probably be Abe, but I imagine you guys probably won't see until... How did we do it last time? I think there was no announcement about who was playing. I think you just saw who was there on the day of. That's probably how it's going to be this time. I'm guessing it's how it'll be this time. But anyway, check this out. So here's the deal. So we had to delay a little bit. This would have been releasing tomorrow. I brought up a couple times that it was going to be on the 23rd. We had to delay. Kind of sucks. Is what it is. Whatever. We wanted to make sure that we basically weren't ready yet. And I was not going to let us start a server with it not being ready because we all know what happened last time. But check us out. So the new start date is September 1st at 11 a.m. PST. I think Abe would fly to Washington and kill me if I delayed it another time. So take this as biblical. It is September 1st. That is the launch date. But me, Fusli, Foolish, Myung, and Abe are going to be doing a little live beta test on stream starting tomorrow. I was surprised by this. Abe came to me like this morning. I was like, yo, we should do like a little beta test. I was like, okay, that sounds cool. He was like, are you gonna play? I'm like, yeah. And I guess it's just like the few of us. So it'll be kind of fun to see how it goes. I think he really wanted to stream this weekend. I think he was like, okay, we can delay, but like I kind of wanted to stream. So we're doing this. So I'll probably be live tomorrow. You guys know me. I may not stream it. I might stream it. I hopefully will stream it. But I'm gonna be playing. So we're gonna do like a little, yeah, just a little few days of testing out the mod pack. You guys can see like some teasers, kind of see what the first few days were like. And they'll probably take it down after a couple days to polish things up and finish it up. And then the SMP will start on September 1st. Sounds kind of cozy. I think it'll be super cozy. Mutax will be there playing God as the admin in the sky if anything is totally broken, which I don't think it will be. But if anything does break, Mutax will be there. Changed again from a 30 to the first. The 30 was never like confirmed. That kind of jumped the gun on that one. Blame me. It's the first. There will be no more delays. There cannot be more delays. It's the first. Is there a list? Not yet. Not yet. Safe to assume the 5 of us will be there. But as for other people, listen, I don't want to tease or anything, but it's going to be a really cool roster. Like, you guys are going to fall in love with the people that are on there. I think the roster last time was fantastic. This time is also going to be, I cannot wait. I can't like, oh my gosh. Dude, I was like, okay. So I had a really sweet moment about a month ago with my grandma. So for those who don't know, I've always been like, I've always been pretty close to my grandma, but in my last like few years of having moved out, I never really got the time to spend too much time with her, but we've been talking and spending like more time together recently. My grandma is 91 years old. Still in very good health, honestly, for her age. She's 91. So you could imagine how difficult it is for like me to sit down next to her and try and describe that I'm making a Minecraft mod pack. Sometimes though, that terminology just, it doesn't land. So I didn't like tell her that I'm making like a Minecraft mod pack. I told her that I'm making a game. Cause like I kind of am, but that's how I describe them. Like I'm making a game. And she understood that. And I showed her the like starting screen that we have and one of Lily's amazing tracks. And she understood all of it. And so we were talking for a little while, and something she told me when I told her like I was going down this route for like my job and stuff, she said like, this is what you need to be doing. And I asked her what she meant by that, and she said that you have always been a creative freak since you were like 6 years old. Like pretty much ever since you started talking, you have always been the creative type. I don't think I've talked about this much on stream, but I used to play like Inventor when I was a kid, when I was really young. When I was 9 years old, I made my first card game. I went to my family's home computer and I booted up Microsoft Word from like Microsoft Word 2001, whatever the edition was. And I drew up like this 3 or 4 page rule book, like rule page on how it's played. And I printed it out, stapled it together, and brought it to my grandma, because my grandma's always been huge on trading cards and stuff, or not trading cards, but like card games. And I showed it to her, and then I was telling my parents, I'm like, guys, we gotta get this patented. Guys, I came up with this really cool card game. Can you like talk to somebody and get it patented? Little 8-year-old me like, I need a lawyer. I need my own lawyer. I gotta get this out there. The people need to know. Nothing ever came of it, but it was kind of cute. In 4th grade, I had this little tiny notebook, probably no bigger than like 4 by 5 inches. And I would bring it with me to school. And for every page in my notebook, I would write down an invention. I would write down something that I thought could change the world and that I could share with like my friends. It was like all stupid stuff. Like I think one of the pages was, what if we had a ball that you could throw, but it came back to you? So like you could play fetch, or like you could throw a ball really far, but then it like had a motor and it was actually a wheel and it would like spin its way back to you. I was cooking on the playground at lunchtime, recess. I had my little book with me. Another thing that I did when I was in 6th grade, you can tell how I ended up in this career. This is one of the best, like this is an actual good idea. I don't know if you guys ever did this because I don't think it was super niche, but do you guys know those tower defense games, the 2D ones? Not like the modern ones nowadays, but the old 2D tower defense games where it would just be like flat, you'd have a tower on the left and then like an open field pretty much taking up the rest of the space. Let me actually draw it out. Do I have my oh, I do. Hold on. Oh, I'm cooking now. Hold on a second. So it'd be like let me see. You'd have like a sheet of paper and you'd have just like a castle wall or something here, right? And then you'd have like the green grass and stuff and like some trees or whatever. I'm such an artist, look at me. You'd have like trees and shit. And you'd have like your little guy standing on top of the tower like this with like guns and archery and stuff. And then little guys would like come this way and try and like invade or whatever. When I was 6 years old, I drew up like a little terrain like this. And then I took that piece of paper and I put it in a laminate sheet. And I brought markers with me to school. So during recess and lunch hours, me and my friends would like draw over the background with like stick figures and like tanks and stuff. And then on the back of the page, I wrote this giant like rule book and shop page of like all the upgrades that you can buy, and you'd be able to like write on it and stuff, and then you could just erase it and play again because it was just over a laminate sheet. What I'm trying to say was, I have been a nerd since I knew how to walk. So none of this is new to me. So being 28 years old and making like a Minecraft mod pack is still very on brand. I don't think I'm losing that character trait for maybe the rest of my life. And that's okay. I'll be in my 30s doing this still, probably. I don't know about 40s, but you know. It's pizza lore time? Yeah, we're going like full deep into lore. But so that was like really cool for my grandma to tell me when I was showing her all this. Because I had no idea if she would have any idea of what any of this was. Like, how do I explain to my 91-year-old grandma, hey, I'm making a game online. Hey, it's for a server for like streamers. But she actually understood it. And her telling me that, I don't know, it was really nice. It was really sweet. 91. No, my grandma, listen, I've had talks with my parents and stuff. They always remind me about her age, and I'm conscious of it. But she can fucking take a beating and get back up. I swear. She's not clumsy. But she like falls. Maybe not as much as you would think for a person her age. But like she took a tumble just like a month ago or so. She had to get surgery. And I mean, at that age, going in and getting surgery for like an injury is pretty rough and scary. She came back and she's doing totally fine. Like every year it feels like something, like she's gonna get hurt in some way and like never recover, but she bounces back so fast. You'd think she's made of rubber. I'm glad to keep in touch with her. Yeah, I'm trying to like keep in touch with her. I lost my grandfather when I was in like 2nd grade, and it was rough because I didn't really know him all too well. Most of everything I've learned about my grandfather has been through the rest of my family. So it's nice to like at my age still be able to keep in good contact with my grandma. And yeah, little sidetrack, but one of those moods tonight. Anyway, point of all of what I'm yapping about is I'm really proud of the fact that I'm still doing this, and this whole like Cobblemon Academy project is a really special thing. So being able to go live and talk to you guys about it and get like hype and stuff, and I guess also like seeing Abe tweet about it and like seeing other people like join the server and like getting ready for an SMP is like all really, it's really cool. And man, I didn't think I was in a sappy mood tonight. I thought I was gonna be in a yapping mood. I think I am. Damn, I didn't know this is where my head was at. I've been super absorbed by this the last month. I don't think I've had a different train of thought all of this month. Damn. Yeah, I hope you guys are excited for this. I think it's gonna be pretty fantastic, man. Me and Wu-Tax have been spending like 10, 12 hours a day, if not longer, together in voice chat for like the last 3 weeks working on it, trying to finalize it up for this and the public server coming out soon too. ADHD superpower right there, major focus. It was crazy is I haven't even been on Adderall in like 3 months. I tried getting back on it a month ago and hated it. So like I've been raw dogging life for a good while, and honestly, I don't feel too bad. Even TFT couldn't distract you? Dude, have you guys been seeing... I was just talking to a friend about this a couple minutes ago before I went live. Have you guys been seeing the roll down conspiracy shit with TFT? Oh my god, it's so funny. Dude, everyone in the TFT community is convinced that the shop odds are not correct. If you search up anything about TFT right now... No, it's not the wave theory. If you search up anything about TFT right now, everyone is saying, dude, I'm so unlucky. Like, there's no way these shop odds are correct. I'm rolling 90 gold and I'm hitting like 2 Akalis on 8 uncontested. Literally the entire TFT community is losing their minds. And it's so funny. Because like even Mortdog, who's been out of balance for this set, he's not even on the TFT team for this set, like had to address it. Because it's such a rampant thing in the community right now. It's so funny. There's a new theory about pocket theory. I'm convinced that it's bug. No, like everyone I talk to about it is also convinced. And like even when we were playing in boot camp, me and Abe and Belinda, when we were like in call playing in the PBE, all of us were complaining about it, like way before this whole conspiracy thing started. So it's kind of crazy. It's like, damn, what if we're right? What if we're actually not bad? Anyway, let's not talk about TFT. Do you guys want to see a little spoiler, a little sneak peek of cobblemon Academy before the beta drops tomorrow, and you guys see a lot of it? Can I like show some stuff off? You guys be cool with that? I can't wait for you. I'm so sad that you guys aren't gonna get this tomorrow. That actually depresses me. But I'm really excited for what you guys... It's only September 1st, it's not that far away. And it's still like, I think it's still really good timing. It's a little hard because it's right on the edge of summer. I know people gotta like... Some people gotta go back to school. Probably nobody in my chat though, all you guys are old. We're all unks in here. None of you guys have school. Maybe like master's degree stuff. Sneak peek of the sneak peek. Yeah, something about that. I don't feel old. I feel a little more young than I did a couple weeks ago. My hairstylist looked at my hairline and told me that I'm still doing good. So I'm still holding on for now. We'll see where I'm at in the year. I still feel like I'm 18. Yeah, I don't know if I feel my age. I don't know. Chat, what age do I give off? I'm so scared to hear this answer. Hold on. Chopped Huzz. Alright, now what age do I give off? Sorry, I just had to get that out there first. Mid-20s? Mid-20s. Early 30s. Oh. They said early 30s. Hold on. Late 20s? 28. You said your age 10 minutes ago, so I can't really guess. Oh, I did, didn't I? Shit. Okay, what if you didn't hear that, though? Early 30s, not worth living anymore? You know what I've seen people do? I've seen people hold funeral themes for their 30th birthday. Which is so sick. I think if in the next year and a half I suddenly become social and get like a good circle around me, and I actually feel like celebrating my birthday with people, I would love to do that. Everybody wears all black and we throw a funeral for my 20s. I love that idea. You have your moments of mid-30s, but mostly... Wait, what do you mean moments of 30? Wait, what is a moment of mid-30s? What do you mean by that? I need an example right now. I'm 18, any suggestions for me? Okay, I don't know if I can give you suggestions, because if I'm giving suggestions to an 18-year-old as an older pupil, then I'm classing myself as older. So I don't know if I can yet. I feel like I'd be outing myself. I still feel young after playing 3 hockey games back to back, but I do feel it more though. It's a difference of do you feel it more and you're still okay, or did you get hurt? I think you're naturally going to feel it more, but sometimes it's a good feeling. You feel old to me because you've been doing this content for 12 years. Yeah. But see, people don't... I feel like for a little while, I wouldn't consider myself an OG, at least not in my field. I'm a couple years off on that. But I think people moved really fast from the OG term to UNC term. No one says OG anymore. It's all UNC. I think just because of my tenure, like, I don't care how coping I want to be to myself. Like, I'm only 28, man. It's not that bad. Like, I've been doing this shit 14 years, dude. I'm as UNC as I can get. You're an OG Minecrafter? I consider like Dan TDM an OG Minecrafter. Like Jordan an OG Minecrafter. I was a few years after that. Couple years? Few years? Second tier OG? Why is that so funny? The next generation. That's so funny. Second gen OG. Okay, how about second gen UNC? Fuck, is that worse? Maybe that's worse. Second gen UNC. Gen X. You can't class me as Gen X. I am Gen Z. I'm the millennial Gen Z, but I am still Gen Z. The NTDM and Sparkles got bumped to classic. I haven't heard someone use the term classic for somebody before. The move away from OG, we're doing classic now? That's great. I grew up watching you in the pack, now I'm going to college. Oh my god, how young were you when you started? Oh. Dude, how did we go from talking about Cobblemon Academy to now I'm talking about my age again? What's worse is I think that the last 3 streams that I've had at least one conversation about this each stream. Fuck, dude, it's really getting to me. Oh god, it's getting to me, man. It's bad. It's getting bad. Chat, let me show you guys some shit. Also, are you guys hearing this soundtrack? Y'all know Lily Pichu, right? Isn't it beautiful? There's more. I don't want to... It's not really mine to, like, tease. I feel a little weird about it, but there are more tracks. I can't wait for you guys to get the mod pack. You guys are gonna love it. But she did... I will sing praises of it so much. She did such an incredible job with it. It is so beautiful. I think the whole direction that like Polypuff and Lily and Abe kind of like move toward with this pack is so beautiful. I love this color scheme. And I think, at least from what I've been talking to Abe about, because Star Academy, which by the way, I don't know if there's confusion or not, Star Academy is dead. Throw a wilted flower in chat for Star Academy. Star Academy is dead. It's been dead for a while, but it's dead. This is a new mod pack. I think there was like some confusion on it. This is not just an update for Star Academy. This is a different mod pack in its entirety. It's cobblemon Academy. And I'm pretty sure this is the name that we're sticking with for like any future iteration. The Star Academy was a nice little thing, but that's just gone. We're on to the brand new now. But yeah, I think this whole like pink and blue and red brand is just so beautiful. I love it. Is anyone else's audio a little glitchy? Is the audio glitchy? You guys can't hear that popping, can you? Just then? Is there audio crackling for you guys? Because I can hear that, but I don't think that should come through on stream. No popping? Okay, good. What launcher is cobblemon Academy going to be on? It's going to be on CurseForge. You'll be able to find it on CurseForge. Dude, we've been, I uploaded an alpha pack just to get the submission to CurseForge. CurseForge has this really cool feature where when you submit a file for a mod pack download, there's two options. One is publish automatically as soon as it's approved, or wait to publish it until I tell it to, once it's been approved. I selected the other one, and then I woke up to see that there were 18 downloads. So there were like, I think 17 people who found the CurseForge page, which had no announcement, and they found the alpha file and downloaded it. And I was really wondering, I'm like, I wonder if they're gonna say anything. It's like 17 people on the CurseForge just like found the mod pack and gave it a download. Not even through the launcher. You had to go on the website to do it. And I was so curious. I'm like, is anyone gonna say anything? And then I got a CurseForge DM this morning. I got a message from somebody on CurseForge. I was like, hey dude, just want to say for the new pack, maybe you could change this config option that you have set, because it'd be better this other way. I was like, oh, yeah, I can do that. Thank you for thanks for that, actually. Most helpful download sniper. One of the 17 people actually DM'd me with a very helpful suggestion that I probably would have needed to do later. What a kind, no, actually what a kind soul. They were super like elegant about it too. Yeah, critics on the mod pack isn't even out. Dude, that's something that I've realized after making Star Academy. The modding community is so fucking nice. Like, people are so incredibly patient. I think it's because ignoring like the kids that just ask like, hey, when's this thing gonna happen? Right, because that's just like the loud like vocal minority. I think the majority of people who play mod packs understand that they are just grateful that they exist because mod packs are free. So I think like people have a lot of patience for development teams, because that's like the majority of messages that I've gotten about this pack is like, even if shit's been broken or like stuff needs changing or whatever, people are super kind about it, which is really nice. Like really, really nice. It's really cool. Would you like some more testers before the 1.0? I think we're probably just gonna leave it to the little beta stream that me and the few others are gonna start tomorrow. And I think if everything goes smooth on then, I think we'll be confident to release without any other testers. Appreciate you asking, though. Did you do anything for replayability or at least stretch things out? Last had too many XP candies and leveled mons too quickly, in my opinion. Oh yeah, the whole pack is overhauled. There is so much replayability in this one, and things are balanced a lot better. I was talking to Abe about it. How many of you guys played Star Academy? Or watched like a good amount of the streamer SMP? Are you guys like pretty familiar with it? You didn't, but you watched them? Watched a lot? Oh yeah, Hayden, you told me about that. That's so cool, dude. I love that. I played for like a week before my server PC died. Oh. So, Abe was saying that the shops this time around, because we're keeping the same economy system with numismatic, like bronze, silver, gold, the little pouch in your inventory, that kind of thing, physical currency. He was saying that this time around, the shops shouldn't be something that players have to go to, like often at all if they want, really. Shops should just be there if people want to shortcut their way through things, but you should be able to get like most of everything from just playing in the game. Which wasn't the case last season, really. Last season, like the shop you went to all the time because you couldn't get a lot of things outside of the shop. This time the shop's gonna feel like more of an additive than a crutch. And also, there's gonna be a lot more money circulating. I really tried being stingy with the amount of money you got, so like having 1 gold was a huge deal, but it just kind of felt bad. Like, even on the SMP after a couple weeks of people playing, nobody really had that much money. And like, everybody I've talked to has said the same, like there just wasn't enough money. It just kind of felt lame. So you're gonna be able to get a lot more money this time, and there's gonna be a lot more fun things to spend stuff on. Let me show you guys one of the things that you can spend your stuff on. Shops are pay to win. Nope. When I say shops, I'm talking about in-game currency, by the way. This has nothing to do with real-life money. The money was such a grind from Starghost PvP. It was like that for everybody. Anyway, welcome to, this is exactly what it's going to look like when you guys join, by the way. So, please be kind. Anyway. So, cute little thing. You're not going to have like a little starter kit as soon as you join the world. Now, your starter kit's going to be given to you when you pick a starter. So, who are we picking as a starter? Give me a flavor. What are we going for? Thinking Charmander. We thinking Froakie. Then Snivy. Rowlith, Litten, Mudkip. Did you manage to do the random shiny fossils, etc. in last season? They're back for this season, yeah. Bulbaboy, water. You just go Bulbasaur. I like Bulbasaur. Kind of for Snivy. Anyway, check us out. You get a little color-coded starter pack depending on which type you choose. That's cute, right? A little verdant balls, a little green apricorn sprout, and a little green shrimp backpack. It's kind of cute, you know? This is what I want to show you guys, though. So one of the items that you get that's a different color is the card album. I teased this a little bit last stream, but it wasn't ready, and it is now. I showed it off on my my Discord already, but do you guys want to see trading cards? This is probably it's by far the biggest new feature that we have for this. It was a shit ton of work for Wutex to implement it and create it, and then Danny doing all of the artwork for it. Here, look at this. So you're gonna get these things called booster packs. Pretty reliable. You'll get like probably a few a day. And you right click it. Ignore the modifiers. I still have to set those up. But isn't that cute? So you get 3 cards that you get to collect from a booster pack. And those cards, each one of them has, again, ignore the fact that they're all the same, but they're gonna have a modifier to them. So like these have a modifier 30% rare spawn influence. So this makes it 30% more likely that a Pokemon around you will be from the rare bucket than any others. And so you can put these in your card album, which again, Danny did an incredible job with this. Throw them in your card album, just like this, and then you can equip it onto your player, and then any effect that you have from the cards applies to your player. And you get them graded. That's the other thing I want to show you. So when you're going around the world, you're going to be able to find these little structures in villages called trading card shops. And in them, you'll find a card grader NPC. And if you go up to a card grader NPC and you right click it, it'll say, hands looking mint, but I only grade cards. You try and give it a card. Oh yeah. Wutax added being able to put it in your mouth. So you get that game for that. But anyway, if you right click with a card, it'll say grading is not free, you know, even card masters have to eat. Bring the gold first. It costs 1 gold to get a card graded. So if you have a gold in your wallet after playing for a little while, you give it the card and the gold. This will be an hour. It'll have a little timer. It'll hold the card in its hand, and then you right click it. It'll give it back to you, and your card gets graded. So this has a grade of 6 out of 10, and that gave it a 40% increase in its buff. So that 30% rare spawn influence turned into 42%. 6 after being in your mouth is crazy. Wait, you're so right, actually. That's funny. Does it only get better? Can it go down? It can get worse. Yeah, so if you get a bad grade, it can lessen the effect. We're pretty generous with it though. The only grades that will lower your card rating is 1 or 2, and it's pretty uncommon to get those. So if you give it a gold and a card and you come back with a 1 or a 2, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad for you. Can you get a second opinion? Wait, that'd actually be so funny. Oh my god, wait. Should we like have a feature where it costs like 2 gold to get a second opinion? You like take it to a different card grader and you're like, hey, I don't like this grade, and can you grade it again? Actually, maybe that's a good idea. Wait, did you cook? Is that a good idea? Because like, what if you have a really valuable card and it just gets a terrible grade off the rip? Shouldn't you have like 1 more chance? Wait, that's actually a good idea. Oh, I like that. It would cost more though, right? Like 2 gold instead of 1? Make it available only. Well, yeah, you would need it to be great to get a second opinion. Kind of a bit of a gamba. Yeah, it's gotta feel better, right? If you get like 1 bad grade, you can just be like, hey, can you look at this again? Exponential. Nah, I mean, people could just reroll it until you get the perfect one. I think a second opportunity is good. Oh, wait. Dude, Wutax has been working for like 14 hours today. And I'm gonna wake up with another feature idea. He's gonna love this one though, I think. Only 2, I think max 3. Maybe it costs depending on the grade, so higher grades. No. I think it should be kind of simple. That way it's like pretty easy to communicate to players as well, right? Like you just take the card out to them, they're like, hey, if you're not happy with that grade, I can look at it again for 2 more gold, and then, you know. Could you lose your album and cards if you die? So the game rule by default with the pack is that keep inventory is on. You can change that, but just by default, keep inventory is on. But even with keep inventory off, it's soulbound. So if you have it in your on your person, then you won't lose it. Do we have full art cards? I joked about that with Danny, but no, okay. I'm gonna open up a couple more of these just so I can show you guys. If you guys don't know Danny, Danny has been like our main graphic designer since we started Star Academy. Danny also did a ton of artwork for Vault Hunters. If you're wondering, like, the transmogs and stuff that were made on there, all the armor and weaponry and that kind of stuff, that's Danny. That's Danny. So if you don't know Danny, now you know. And if you don't know him now, you'll know when you play this. But yeah, I hit up Danny a couple months ago and was like, hey, I have a really big idea for you if you're down. Do you think you can draw a sprite of every single Gen 1 Pokemon? And he did. So the cards are all 151 from Gen 1 with shiny variants. That's 300 sprites. And he whipped it up in like a week. So if there's any way to give love to that guy, I'll let you guys know, and he absolutely fucking deserves it. Danny also designed like all of the Academy outfits that I don't have unlocked right now. But like all the hats and stuff that you guys will see on the new server, the wardrobe, everything, that's all Danny too. 63%. Yeah, these values are not correct. This is just like in very, very early beta. I only got like the context for this like yesterday, so I still yet to set everything up. But these modifiers are really fun. There's a lot of different things with them, like bug type spawn influence. I think there's going to be a lot of min-maxing. So if you are able to find like 12 cards with this, you could basically guarantee that every Pokemon around you is a bug type. So you can get pretty fun with this, I think. Do again this one. Okay, 2 uncommons. The thing I'm scared about is that I didn't get the rarities right on this. I think I'm happy with them. I've been fucking around with the card rarities for about a week. I've opened so many packs. I think it's in a good spot, and I think you guys are going to love it. There's common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendaries, and shinies. Shinies are super rare. Legendaries are twice as rare. So like legendaries are your chase. Shinies are also a chase, but you'll get them every here and there. But if you get a legendary, that's like a really big deal, I think. Could we on awesome effects for the cards? Yeah, just don't put it in your card deck. To get the ability, it has to be inside the deck and equipped to your person. If a deck's just in your inventory, nothing will happen. It has to be like on you for anything to be on. So you can just not carry it on you. Or like make other card albums for like different stuff. Are the display boards for cards? Do they render well in item frames? Oh, they're so good. Wait, there's actually a couple mods that we have for that. So Wutak set them up as models. So they hold like this in your hand, which I think is really cool. It's like kind of card size in your hand. And like, yeah, it's pretty cute. And there's a couple of mods. We actually have one called Displayed that works as like an item stand. It makes them huge though. Makes them really big, but there's like display options for them. How does that work when exploring with friends? Well, it's all based off your spawn. That's how cobblemon works. It's per player. So like if 2 people are exploring around each other, both of them are contributing to the spawns individually. So like if you're playing around with a friend like close by and you have like a shiny boost influence, then your friend will also benefit from that because it'll be like around the same area, you know? So I guess if you have like 2 card packs around you, yeah, it should play well. I think it'll play well. Additive value seems kind of OP. Yeah, that's why, yeah, I'm probably going to lower, well, I'm definitely going to lower like a lot of these. It's probably going to be pretty reserved for the first couple of weeks, and then we can buff it later. But we'll be able to change values and stuff. That'd be cool. More people means more spawn. Not exactly. Cobblemon has a cap based on chunks. So even if there's like 10 people around an area or like in a single area, you'll still have the same like limit. I think it's 1 cobblemon per chunk. So if that ever goes over, none will spawn. Encourage playing with friends. Oh yeah, let me show you guys how you get them. So they're really rare loot. I already showed this off on stream. I think it's a little too late for me to change this, but I'm pretty happy with how this works. So we got quests now, which is cool. But the way you're going to get card packs is through this thing called daily research. So in order to get them, you need to get 3 reward points. And reward points are given by completing these 12 quests up here. And each quest gives a different amount of reward points. So like this one auto-completed for us because we picked a starter. If you catch a starter cobblemon, you get 2 reward points. This one over here that I'm working on, if I catch 5 cobblemon in the overworld, I get 1 reward point. So if I catch 4 more Pokemon, which I guess I'll do real quick just to show you guys. There's them around me. There's you. Damn, I'm good. Where's more? Where's more Cobblemon? Where are my Pokemons? There's one over here. Is this a guy? I need one more. Where's another guy? It's over here. Is he on the tree? Is he on the leaves? Down here? Where is he? I'm looking for him. I don't see him though. Where is he? That's a chicken. Where's the... What's that doing in the map? Looks like an acorn. Are you up on the trees? Are these tree guys? Where's the acorn, dude? I'm so... Oh, there you are. I'm so lost. P live what? Yeah, I know. Actually, a rare day. There you go. So I got a booster pack, which automatically redeems because I got 3 reward points. So because I claimed this, after 8 hours, this is going to reset and I'll be able to do this all over again. What do you guys think about this? It's my take on dailies. But with like a little bit of variety, because you don't have to do the same thing over and over again. You just have to pick like a couple of these to do. You get the reward and then 8 hours later it resets so you can do it again. Do you guys think that would be like, this seems fun? Because I think I'm pretty happy with it. Eight hours is wild. It's a great system. I was wondering if it should be 8 or 6. I feel like 8 is okay to start. Maybe we could lessen it if people feel like they're not doing it too often. You like the idea of having options for it? Yeah, and they're all like super easy things. Like defeat 10 cobblemon you can do in like a minute, 2 minutes maybe. These 3 right here, catch 5 cobblemon in the overworld, nether, and end. You just knock these off, takes 5 minutes, and then you get it. Like it's not meant to be a challenge. It's just... So when we do the public server, people had really good foresight in that if we didn't have like a quest to get dailies, people could just log on with alt accounts and claim their dailies and then just funnel it to like their main account, which felt kind of bad. So I needed there to be like some way to prevent that, like some objective to do. It might be too many options. Really? You really think so? Can multiple missions be done at once? Yeah. Yeah, like evolving a cobblemon and leveling up a cobblemon 30 times work hand in hand. So you could do both of these like through the same leveling. Like when I first joined the world, I completed catch a starter, and that also contributed to catching one cobblemon in the overworld. So it's just any combination of it. I feel like there should be some reward for doing more than just the like 1 or 2 daily things. Maybe get more packs for more points after the first pack. I mean, there's a lot of other quests. You got the Safari World, you got the Shiny Pokédoll objective, the gyms, and then Summer Studies. This is another thing that I took inspiration from a couple of other mod packs, but I think this will be a cute little like expansion thing. So these course challenges here. Every like season, I think I'm gonna update this with a new course challenge. So because we're starting off with a mod pack like right toward the end of summer, we're gonna do summer studies for this first one. And it's 16 objectives that you complete. And when you complete all of them, you get a little flower headband with a sweater top and sweater boots, and then a hat loot bag. And then I think when we update the pack around like end of September, I'll probably do like a Halloween themed course challenge. Just to add like a little bit of, you know, bonus content here and there. Some fun little like theme quests like this one's catch 30 Magikarp, evolve into a Leafeon, reel in a Gyarados during the night, catch another form, you know, fun stuff like that. Is there a walking reward? Oh, for like walking eggs and stuff? It's kind of hard to track. Because there's no way in FTB quests to be able to like track walking distance. It does read off of your stat thing, but it only reads for a total, so there's no way to reset it. Can multiple missions be done at once? Yeah. Yeah, everything that you do like counts towards everything all at once. Is there a gyms factions component? Would be cool to have like a different quest from dailies. Yep. The other thing that you get from dailies is a gym key loot bag. We're going to have 18 gyms to start, and they're all going to be type-based. But it's very easy for me to add more gyms in future updates, so it's just like the beginning of it. So we're going to have gyms to do. They're pretty cool the way they're done. These also have 12 different quests that you could do, but these are all submission-based. So the quests for the booster pack are all action-based, and these are all submission rewards. So submit 2 rare candies, submit 3 diamonds, submit 3 golden apples. Kind of like you have to buy it. And then same deal, it resets after every 8 hours. So if you're playing like pretty consistently, you'll get like 3 booster packs a day and 3 gym runs a day. With like a little bit more if you get lucky with loot. Are the Poke plushes from season 1 going to be in this pack as well? Yeah. Dude, I couldn't not add those Poke plushes in. The whole like team that set up that mod is really cool. We actually have a really big objective for it that you'll hear about later. But Shiny Pokédolls is its own like theme for this mod pack. So there's 70 different ones, and each Shiny Pokédoll has its own unique way that you can catch it. So like Shiny Cloyster, you have a chance of getting it from underwater ruins. Shiny Flaffy, you get from catching a wild Shiny Flaffy. Shiny Charmander, you can find in lucky netherrack spots. Let's see. Ampharos is given to you if you conquer the electric gym, guaranteed at level 100, lower chance at lower levels. So they all have their own unique way. And there's also other things like you have a 50% chance of granting you a shiny plushie loot bag if you release a shiny from your PC. This is a really funny one, I think. So people on the, this is a little bit of a spoiler, okay? Don't say much. But people on the SMP are going to be doing this. And you're going to have to give up your shiny Pokemon to get the shiny plushies as like an option for it. Crazy quest tab. Yeah, so this will be fun. It's like its own little mini game, and we're also doing a spin-off of this for the public server. Are the dailies on a global timer, or is it based on when you get the booster pack? It's based on when you get the booster pack. So there's no, like, you won't have to worry about it interrupting your progress. It'll only start counting down after you've claimed it. I would love to see some random hidden items in custom structures, like something hidden behind the trapdoor, like we see in Pokemon games. Oh man, if I had all the time in the world, I would love to like hire a full build team to make a bunch of custom structures for us to be able to do stuff like that. That'd be so cool. Right now, we're just using a bunch of different mods from like other structure mods, which there's a lot, by the way. There are so many new structures in this mod pack. One of the ones we have is called Trek. It's from Modrinth. I got permission to use it as a data pack from the person who made it. There's like 150 structures in that one alone, and they are so cool. Let me here, actually, not only are the structures completely new, but almost every single vanilla structure is also completely overhauled. So I'll show you guys what strongholds look like. Because strongholds are one of my favorite things about this pack. This is from Stellarity. Here, check this out. Before you say anything, it's not overkill. It's so fun. Here. So this is what strongholds look like. Oh, we actually got one of the big ones too. Yeah, that's the portal room. Books? Yeah, there's so many. Hidden chest under the stairs. I can never spoil. Yeah, there's some crazy structures in this mod pack. If you guys like exploration and looting, you're gonna fall in love with this. There's some really cool stuff. Oh my god, what else? What else should I show you guys? Any sky structures this time around, like floating islands? Yeah. The old floating islands are in, and there's some new ones too. I like floating islands. I think it's cool, like verticality. If you get one near a spawn, it's like an incentive to find a flying Pokemon. I think it's kind of cool. Are the moons still in? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the moon's still in. Same Aurora Moon, all that. They actually work this time. The moons work this time. Wait. Oh, should I show you guys? Okay, here. Show you guys, we're doing a sneak peek. You guys are gonna see this tomorrow, okay? Whatever, man. You guys are gonna see this tomorrow. The mod pack is supposed to be out tomorrow anyway. You guys are gonna see this in the beta test tomorrow. Let's see. EC set lunar event. Chat, pick one. Harvest Moon, Blood Moon, Blue Moon, or Aurora Moon. Which one we want to do? Blood Moon? Aurora Moon? It's a lot of Aurora Moons. Okay. I have like the biggest grin on my face right now. It's so good. What's up, Gonk? How you doing? What's up, Killer? Yo. What time tomorrow? So I know if I don't want to go to sleep. It's gonna be noon tomorrow. So how long is that? 14 and a half hours? Yeah, 14 and a half hours from now. Are moons in the cycle or just chance? Just chance. Yeah, just chance. Super moons are a lot rarer, but it's completely random. Oh, that's a cool thing too. So one of the custom blocks that we commissioned Corgi for is called a lunar forecast hologram. So you guys are going to be able to crop. It's a little expensive. And if you put it down, you can see like a little hologram of the upcoming moons. So it's a little bugged because I manually set it, but if you made this, you would know like, oh, there's going to be an aurora moon tonight. So you can kind of like prepare. Are you a dev on the cobblemons? No, I'm not a dev on the cobblemons. I am a mod pack dev, but I do not dev cobblemon. I know, it's so cute, right? He did this like little like kind of tech vibe with the hologram beam and stuff. Looks pretty cool. Any idea how long people will stream this tomorrow? I want to know if I'll be able to pop in after ranked playoffs. No idea. Yeah, no idea how long that'll be going. Are the chests super OP again this time around? No, the chests are a lot more balanced. So the problem with the last mod pack was there were only 4 tiers of chests. And tier 4 had like legendary items and shit like that in it. And there were a lot of them. I think there were like 50 different chests scattered across the world that had those. So that's how you ended up with like the Warp Tower incident. There's 10 tiers of chests now. So chest loot is going to be... It's still going to feel good. It just won't feel like super overpowered. This pack is a lot more balanced for long-term gameplay. But money and stuff wise, you're going to have a lot more options to like spend your gold on, because gold's going to be a big thing you can loot. So less overpowered loot, more variety, and a lot more money. Which terrain generation pack is this using? It's using 3. It's using William Withers' Overhauled Overworld. Holy shit, there's no way I just rolled that in this seed. Okay, well, whatever. I guess I'll show you guys what woodland mansions look like in this pack. Damn, okay, don't get... Whatever. Fine. That's what they look like. My bad. I didn't even want to show this off, but my bad. Whatever. I don't care. Cool. Whatever, that's fine. Yeah, speaking of Sky Islands. There you go. Yeah, it's literally Hogwarts. What was I talking about? I was talking about something. Oh, yeah. It's William Withers' Overhauled Overworld. Oh, the Biomes We've Gone, which were the 2 from last pack. This pack has Regions Unexplored in it, which is like the main one that I weighted towards. So most biomes that you come across are going to be from Regions Unexplored. I think when I first down... Oh, it's such a beautiful build. I love this one. There's a lot of buildings around here. It's such a beautiful build. What mod is this from? Trek. You guys are going to love Trek. Oh, it's such a gem. It's such a hidden, like... I haven't seen this in a mod pack yet, because it's only on Modrinth. And it's like, it doesn't even have that many downloads right now. I hope people keep using it because there are so many cool structures in it. But yeah, Trek is fantastic. Yeah, the world generation is new. Structures are like brand new. There's so much. Which mods overhauled the mansion? I think it's Dungeons and Taverns, DNT. Some of you guys might be familiar with that mod. It's pretty big. They have some light versions where you can just download the structure overhauls. Because DNT on its own is like this big, like, roleplay RPG type thing. It's huge. Our generated custom structures still have the same rarity with other replica. For the most part, yeah. I think like the overhaul structures still use a lot of the vanilla loot tables, so it'll be about the same. There are hostels in there? Yeah, so what do you guys think about this? First off, there's going to be vanilla mobs this time. Huge blunder, Star Academy, removing vanilla mobs. Terrible idea. Hated it. Bad idea. Terrible idea. Was not the right play. I totally admit that. There are vanilla mobs this time. Like, passives. So we got cows, sheep. You guys don't have to worry about like weird ways to obtain items. Like there's those guys in there. I disabled hostile mob generation in the wilderness. So it's like you're playing on peaceful. but I kept hostile mobs inside of structures. And I'm really anxious to know if that's the right play. Because I feel like when you're running around... Something that always threw me off about a lot of cobblemon packs that have hostile mobs in the wild is that you're switching between two different styles of combat. Pokemon and cobblemon, when you're fighting other cobblemon and like catching them, is a very like static menu-based combat, but then you go back to like live 3D combat, like fighting mobs and stuff. And it felt a little weird meshing those two together. But I think if you're hunting structures, you're not hunting for Pokemon. So I think it's fine to have both. Does it count for another structures? It does, yeah. Yeah. So like spawners will work. Yeah, I think there was a little lack of challenge last mod pack, just being able to go into any structure you wanted without like gearing up. Like the stronghold that I showed you guys a little bit ago has so many like vindicators and mobs around it. And it should, because there's a lot of really good loot in there. I think it's a... I don't know, it's different. You guys can tell me how you like it. Maybe I change it in an update down the line, but I think it's a good balance. I've played a little bit of this pack in a solo playthrough. Something I didn't do with Star Academy before it came out. I like it. I think it's good. Stray Blazes and Wither Skellies won't spawn on the fort. No. No, so yeah, it's mobs that come with the structure. So like in Bastions, you'll still have like piglins and stuff that would have spawned in with the structure, but there won't be like strays. Natural spawn will also work in structures, so it'll only spawners. Well, these overhauls come with their own set of mobs. So like with this mansion overhaul, once you kill all of them, they're not gonna like respawn. They're dead. You just gotta conquer it once. So it's not like natural, it's part of the structure. So like a lot of the modded structures, not like that structure, but like the harder ones do have their own custom mobs, some of them. But it's only structures that like hold really, really good loot. You're not gonna be fighting mobs to try and get like bronze scraps, you know? Over the mob spawners balance. I think they are. I think they are. I think the balance in this is pretty good. It'll definitely need adjustment, I'm sure, because I don't think I can get it perfect on first go. I don't think I'll ever get it perfect, but I think it's a lot better. It should be good. So one player on server clears, then everyone else has free loot. Yeah, sure. I mean, that's fun, right? Like people in the SMP, like if somebody finds a really cool structure, you're probably gonna call your friends over and like do it together, right? It'd be a little lame for one person to just clear everything out. But yeah, I mean, it's got looter chests, so if someone like finds the structure first and kills everything, then yeah, you get free loot. Whatever. I think it's fine. Is there modded armor? No. No, there's no like modded armor in this pack. It's all like vanilla in that sense. I prefer looter chest. Oh, I love looter. I don't think I'll ever play on a server without looter. Oh my god. Speaking of pretty stuff, can I show you guys the end fight? This is a major spoiler and I don't care. It's so cool. I have to show it off. So when you go to the end, there's no dragon. Huge plot twist. Bet none of you guys saw that coming. But you go up to here. Check this out. Every player gets their own chest with 4 end crystals. You go up here and you place them down. I love how quiet it is. Is this the coolest fucking thing you've ever seen? Like, that's so cool. And then the fight is modded. You guys can experience that when you first play it, but... That's sick. And a shader pack with a B. Oh, so good, dude. Anyway. What, homeworld biomes are there for public server? Homeworld biomes. What do you mean? Are the looter chests dragon break proof or break player proof? Players can't break looter chests. The only way that you can break a looter chest... Oh, wait. So... You have like an axe. Okay, ignore this. You won't be able to get that when the pack actually ships. They're not breakable. TNT and stuff, but you can't destroy them. The only way you can break these is being in creative mode and ship breaking. So yeah, there's a looter chest. You can't grief other players. Like, it's there permanently. I'm sad the dragon isn't a legendary mon. Oh, that'd be so cool, actually. Turning the Ender Dragon into like a shiny Charizard. Will there be Enderman and Blazes, or is there another way to get eyes for the portal? Yeah, you'll be able to get it. I think, like, Blazes you'll be able to get from spawners. Ender Pearls might be a little more difficult. I think you'll probably have to either trade piglins or kill cobblemon that drop Ender Pearls. Because, yeah, Enderman won't naturally spawn in the world. I don't think there's any structures that have Enderman spawns. Maybe one, but none that I can think of. Is there a better storage system in Season 1? Did you not like Tim's storage system? We're using the same one. Sophisticated backpacks and Tim's storage. Aber drops probably? Yeah, Aber's there. Aber's kind of rare, though. The Crowsman would fit the vibe super well, Emma. Oh, yeah, that guy. Are villagers in the pack? Oh, yeah, villagers are in the pack. At least they are right now. I think when I was talking to Abe about villagers a little while ago, he was on the fence about removing them. And I think when I asked him, he couldn't remember his reasoning, but I know that he was talking about from Star Academy that he didn't like them being in the pack. They are in this one, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's something that he might decide over the next week to drop. But we'll see. No refined storage, can't wait to see Sparkle's reaction. He's probably going to be okay with it. He played on Star Academy that didn't have refined storage, and he liked Tim's storage. Or wait, not Tim's. Is it Tom's? Tom's storage, not Tim. This is basically refined storage. It's good enough. It's like vanilla. You think about a massive storage system like refined storage? I don't like the idea of bringing in like energy stuff into this mod pack. I think it's nice right now because all of the mods are either cobblemon adjacent or vanilla adjacent. There's nothing heavily modded that takes away from core gameplay. I don't really want to add like RF and stuff and energy shit. Just kind of, I don't know. It's a different vibe. I just feel like it's not the vibe. Also, it's pretty intensive as well too. There's 300 mods in this pack and it runs better than last season. Last season had 170, this one has 300 and it runs better. And I think it's because a lot of the mods are very low, like, They're not that big. Or they're not like super complicated. Is there going to be a home warp worlds to the public server, or is there going to be one big world for everybody? We have a really cool idea for the public server that I think you guys are gonna fall in love with. Can I talk about that? No, I shouldn't. The public server should definitely be a 100% a surprise. Yeah, no. There's a really cool idea we actually came up with today that you guys are gonna fall in love with. It'll be sick. But also because none of the public server stuff is like super finalized right now. It's still very much in development. So even my idea that I'm talking about right now might change. So I don't want to like say anything. I'm just saying, by the way, like 100 Prime subs right now wouldn't even compare to any of you just dropping on the public server and playing for a little bit. Or not even the public server, just downloading the mod pack and like playing it out and trying it out. This is my baby. I have been working on this with the team for like the last 4 months of my life. I'm not kidding when I tell you the only 3 things that I have done in the last 4 months of my life has been make this mod pack, hyperfixate on Better Call Saul, and overhaul my skincare routine. That's it. That's been my entire last 4 months. It's been a damn good 4 months. But that's been it. So if you guys want to give it a download and check it out, even for like a little bit, it would mean the world to me. Drop a skincare Rex? I actually think I can because I've been using my new skincare lineup for like 3 weeks. I got a couple zits on my forehead, but my nose is looking a lot better. I think it's good. So I went with a brand called Then I Met You. These are all Sephora brands. I went with a Then I Met You brand for a dual cleanser. So an oil-based and a water-based cleanser in the morning, which seems to be doing really good care for my skin. And I added an exfoliator. I got a BHA exfoliator from Paula's because I wanted to lessen the appearance of my SFs on my nose. And I've only been doing it for 3 weeks, and I feel like I can already see a little bit of an improvement, which is fantastic because it's almost been helped by nothing else that I've had. So that seems to be going pretty well. And then the last thing is I got a like moisturizing cream from Hanyul, which is a Korean skincare brand, also from Sephora website, that is the best smelling product I have ever used. Like, I wish I could know how good I smell to other people when I'm wearing it, because when I put it on, like, I can smell myself and I smell fucking good. It is like my favorite thing that I've ever used. I think it's taking my skin a little bit of time to like adapt to it. I'm pretty sure that's what's been giving me a couple of like little acne spots. But I mean, for you guys that like do skincare, it's pretty normal to have like a few zits for like the first month or two when you're completely changing your skincare routine, right? Because it takes your body like a little while to be like, holy shit, this new thing's happening to me. There's new products before it like kind of settles in. Because that's happened every time that I've changed skincare products. This time it's been a lot less, but it still happens. I feel like it's impossible for it not to. But so far, 3 weeks in, very good. Skin is feeling very soft and smooth. Whenever you pick another public server, can you find me with the unguessable IGN I've always hated? Right on. I was sure to keep an eye out. I've been working out and able to gain some weight. If I remember right, you mentioned before about wanting to gain some. Unfortunately, my gym grind has kind of come to a halt the last like few weeks. I think I've lost a couple pounds. So not happy about that. But yeah, diet also like haven't been eating a ton recently either. I definitely feel scrawny, but I'm still at a better spot now than I was like 4 or 5 months ago. So that's good. so excited for cobblemon. What's up, Michelle? Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Good to see you. I'm a day for the night. Looking forward to the beta and launch pack. Looks good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Dude, I can't believe people are playing on it tomorrow. What the fuck? I like had a single day to be like, oh cool, we're delaying it a week. Okay, I can relax. We got one more week until things happen. And then we're doing a beta test tomorrow in front of an audience and people, and they're streaming it, and I'm nervous and like, oh, I don't know. I just want. I would never say that thing. I would never say that. I just do not want to be alive right now, and I want tomorrow to not happen. That's like, I'm not gonna say the other thing. I just kind of want time to pause for like a really long time right now. Oh, I'm so excited for tomorrow though. It's an excited nervousness. I heard a really fun phrase or like a really fun lesson from somebody recently is that nervousness and excitement are interchangeable, and that like you can turn nervousness into excitement very easily. That's something I've been trying to like change my mind about, because I'm a very anxious person and I feel like I get nervous about everything, but I've been learning that's really easy to turn that nervousness into just excitement and be like, yeah, I'm nervous about tomorrow, but I'm way more excited about it than anything. Like that's where the emotions are coming from. It's from excitement, not from like being scared. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, so this is one of the structures you're gonna find that's gonna be guarded, but the loot's gonna be really good. There's a lot of structures. I might, if anything, I might tone down the frequency of spawners, or not spawners, the structures after the beta test, because there's a lot. That looks really cool though. People will be excited, happy regardless of what happens tomorrow. That's the thing that I'm trying to also remember. It's impossible for a launch to go smoothly. I don't think there's ever been a single Minecraft project that has ever launched without issues. And I think I just have to realize that like that's okay. I'll also know that it'll go a lot better than last season, because last season, even though it's okay for mistakes to happen, last season was kind of a disaster of a launch. And it's a miracle that it turned out to be okay in the end, because the first day of the pack being out, single player wasn't working. So anyone who downloaded the pack couldn't play. I didn't test the pack on single player, I only tested it on a server. So you couldn't play the mod pack. As soon as you tried loading into a single player world, it would just crash right away. So that was bad. And then on the SMP side of things, in the first hour, like 2 or 3 people got disconnected because Bisharp had an animation issue. And then 2 hours into the pack, or like maybe sooner than there was like a Harvest Moon bug that killed the entire server. And stuff like that is hard because first impressions are so important for SMPs. I don't want to like think about it too in depth, but I know that there's probably at least 1 or 2 people that decided to stop playing because of that crash that happened in that first day. And I don't think it's fair to like hold myself to that kind of standard, but it is like technical issues like that are very finicky with some people, and that's okay. Like some streamers like need things to go smoothly, or like are more on a time crunch where they can't really deal with those issues, and that's okay. But I also am super grateful for like dude, last season, do you guys remember the golden feather incident? There was a fucking item from Cloud Boots called a golden feather. And the problem was the golden feather, you could find it in every single tower. And there were so many towers. If you equip the golden feather into your inventory, like onto your player, and it took damage, your player data would be corrupted. So you couldn't even join the world back. Dude, the first night when I went to bed, I think was it Poe? I think Poe. If I'm not misremembering who it was, I think it was Poe. The first night ended up getting that bug after I went to sleep. Poe couldn't get on for like 12 hours because it happened right after I went off to sleep. And I didn't see it until I woke up in the morning super late. And I felt so bad because, like, that's 12 hours that he couldn't play on, like, the first night of the server releasing. But you know what was so cool is that he, like, was totally understanding of it and kept playing, like, for the next couple of weeks, despite that issue happening. And, like, it happened to a couple other people for, like, a brief moment, like, maybe only an hour or two, but, like, they kept playing anyways, and that was so nice. Because, like, I think most people, especially in this circle, like Abe's circle, the people that he invites to his servers, are really understanding of that and really patient. And it's nice to know that, like, people will be understanding when I'm just panicking that one bad thing will kill everything. And I'm scared that, like, one mistake will just ruin it all. But I don't think there's much to worry about. We got a beta test happening tomorrow. It's just gonna be me and, like, a few other people. Who is it? It's me, Abe, Leslie, Miyoung, and Foolish. That's a great group. That's a super cozy group. Wu-Tax will be hanging around. I'll be there too. If any problems happen, we'll fix it. It'll be like, you know, it's a fun little few days of like a little beta test. And if everything goes well, then that just means that when the actual SMP drops, we're not gonna have any like big crashes day one, which is awesome. So I think it'll go smoothly. Will you be alive? I don't know. I'd like to be. I think it'd be fun to play the pack on my channel. I mean, it's my baby, along with everybody else. But I might not. We'll see. Just depends on how I'm feeling. They're cute little gliders. I'm really sad. There's one mod that we had last season called Convenient Deco. You guys remember it? It had like the umbrellas with like the different textures. It didn't get updated. I was really sad about that because I really love that mod. It was cute being able to go to these and get like a different design every time. They didn't update the mod. So we don't have any umbrellas this time. And it's been a while too. It's nearly 122. We still haven't updated. I don't know if they're ever going to. I've kind of come to terms with like if a mod hasn't updated by now, it's probably never going to again. Also, I've yet to break Ryan's heart, but we're not going to have bits and chisels this season. Honestly, I've thought like that I should just delete the entire project because there's no point in like even publishing it without that. But we're not going to have bits and chisels. It's so sad. The mod that we used last season didn't get updated. And the mod that is out there right now, the alternative, is so laggy you wouldn't believe it. Wu-Tax helped me like figure it out. The Bits and Chisels mod that's updated for 121. Okay, I'm gonna nerd out on this. There's a problem with it where it remaps your right click. So what that means is whenever you like right click something, like right click a master ball to use it, your right click's being like mapped somewhere. And normally it's supposed to be just like right in front of your person. For some reason, the Bits and Chisels mod maps your right click millions of blocks away from you into a chunk that's not loaded. So every time you right click anything, the server freezes for like 2 seconds. A mod that adds bits and chisels to build with completely breaks the entire game. Yeah, totally normal. Super normal. So if you guys ever decide to want to make your own mod pack, just know that that's the kind of bullshit you'll have to deal with. Will there still be plushes this time? Yeah, I showed it off earlier, but there's going to be a huge objective based around shiny Pokédolls this time around. Plushes are going to be a really fun part of this series. Dude, what if I just like slipped you guys a mod pack download? Keep it hush hush. What if I just like accidentally published an alpha by mistake on the CurseForge and just like you guys just downloaded it and I yelled at you not to, but at that point there's nothing I could do. I'm over here kicking and screaming, flailing my arms around, screaming no, and there's nothing I could do, but you guys did it. Wouldn't that be awful? I'd hate that. Who would tell? I mean, I'd tell the cops. If you guys actually did that, like, I'd probably report you guys to the popo. That's kind of messed up, you know? I'm sure none of us actually play Minecraft. That's true. You guys all play TFT. Bunch of dorks. Dude, if you just look at my stream analytics, I actually have more of a TFT audience recently than I do a Minecraft audience. You guys are just a bunch of TFT nerds. I haven't even touched TFT since bootcamp. I got 69th in bootcamp. I got eliminated 69th place on the leaderboard. I didn't even do that for Abe. I just ended up that way. After work on 2 common mod packs now, do you think you'd want to make any other type of mod pack in the future? I think I'd love to try out making like an RPG pack. But I don't know. I've thought about it. Because making mod packs is fun. But it would need to be something that I really enjoy and like too. Because I really like cobblemon right now. And I also feel like there aren't that many cobblemon mod packs out right now. There are a lot of RPG packs out right now. So I don't know if I would make an RPG pack. I don't know. Maybe some kind of other... I don't know. I don't play a lot of other games too. So my knowledge on different gameplay mechanics is pretty limited. But it could be cool. I think if the opportunity presents itself. Cobblemon Academy in my perfect world, right? Like if everything goes smoothly, which right now with how things are going and the team behind me, seems like it will be this way. I would love for Cobblemon Academy to be a project that stays for a couple of years or longer through modpack updates and the public server. Like I don't want... Star Academy was a very brief thing. Me and Abe and like Wutax and everybody working on this would love if Cobblemon Academy, like as a project, stayed a thing for a few years. At least that's the way that I'm looking at it. Because I think that there aren't a lot of Cobblemon servers out there right now, and there's still so much potential to introduce people that have never even played Minecraft to that environment. Because I was saying this at the beginning of last season. It felt like the same wave 10 years ago when people got into Minecraft purely because of Pixelmon. That was one of the reasons that I started playing Minecraft, like really actively, was because of Pixelmon. It wasn't the reason, but it was a big reason why I kept playing it, was just because of Pixelmon alone. And there were a lot of people at the beginning of Star Academy that like told me that they downloaded Minecraft for the first time just to try out Cobblemon. So I think like in a server environment, that kind of community, there's a lot of people that have like never even played on a Minecraft server before, like a public server, or especially a modded server, that I think Cobblemon Academy has the opportunity to introduce them to, you know? Especially the audience that a lot of people in the SMP are going to have, or like the people in the SMP have, I feel like are people that have probably either very minimally touched Minecraft or like really not dabbled in modded all that much. And I think a lot of people are going to see Cobblemon for the first time. So I think it's like a cool opportunity to be able to give people like, you know, a little server to be able to play on, to experience that with friends. Is a community server going to be a joint one or each streamer has one? I'll talk more about public server details when we get closer to it. That shouldn't be very long from now. That should be like maybe in a week. Cute. Oh yeah, these things are cool. They don't they're not like static in the world, they spawn around you. So like, that thing wasn't there, I think, like a minute ago, but it appeared. That was kind of cool. I said I was going to stream for 10 minutes, and it's been an hour and a half. I have a lot of things to do. I need to set up a world for tomorrow. You guys want to seed hunt real fast? So I've already, before you think that I'm not prepared, totally. I'm a little unprepared, not completely. There is a world for the main SMP. I didn't know we were doing a beta test on a new world until this morning. And we don't want to play on the seed that people are going to be playing on the SMP on, so I need to like throw a bullshit world together for tomorrow to like fuck around on for a few days. Are there any extra mods like furniture stuff and backpacks? There are a ton. There are 300 mods in this mod pack, and a lot of them are building mods. Oh, my favorite one. You guys are going to fall in love with this one. It's called Arts and Crafts. Look at the color palette of these blocks. This is my favorite building mod, and there's so much to it. Look at these colors. Look at these colors. Super pretty pastels. Chalks, just, oh man. There's a lot of like really good building mods in this. I'm really sad though, because there's a mod that we had last season called L's and L's Dies. If you guys remember that, it added like 16 new like wool and concrete colors, and you can even dye the chests in those colors too. They're like indigo, maple, like those kind of colors. It didn't get updated. That's one of my favorite mods I've ever seen. It was like super new as well. Like it wasn't even from a team that made like a bunch of mods. I think it was like their first mod, and they just, I don't know, they never updated it. It was just like a little fun thing they did for 121.1 or 120.1. I wish I could have had it back for this one, but yeah. That's the tough thing about like updating a big mod pack like this. Because I've known like, I know other cobblemon servers, like Mythical, for example, right? Mythical makes pretty much all their stuff in-house. Like all their custom furniture and everything is all done through their own mod. So they don't have to part ways with stuff when they update versions. With our format, because we don't have the manpower to like create all that stuff by hand, and I also think making a giant mod pack's fun. When we update versions, we gotta like pretty much remake everything. You know what's nice though? So every year, like for the past, I think 6 years, Mojang has put out a major version release around June. It happened with 121, that came out in June of last year. 120 came out in, I think, around June or August the year before. Mojang, for some reason, is stuck on 121. It's August, nearly September, and they're like teasing a snapshot for 121.9. And I feel like we lucked out so much on that, because if it worked like every other year, 122 would already be out. We'd already be like behind the curve, and people would like already start asking like, hey, cool, when are you going to update to the new version? Like we wouldn't be able to. But that's not a thing this time. Like there's no 122 yet, which is great because we're going to have at least like a little bit before people are like, hey, can you update? Like, hey, can you drop like all your mods and remake the entire pack again? Because that sucked for Star Academy. Star Academy had really unfortunate timing. We made and started making that mod right when 121 came out. So by the time Star Academy dropped, it was already outdated. Thankfully, this time, we're still on the latest version. And I think cobblemon 1.7, I think it's being developed for 121. And it's also, I think, just the writing update. So even if we're not able to update to cobblemon 1.7 for a while, I don't think we'll be losing out on too many features, which should be good. The jump from cobblemon 1.5 to 1.6 was huge. Like adding in the decks and stuff and the double and triple battles, that was a major update. So it felt really bad that we couldn't update. because they changed from their big update stuff to doing a little content drops, like the happy gas and viral visuals. Oh my gosh, you guys know the best thing? We have happy gas. You guys are gonna get happy gas in the mod pack. We got him. Someone made like a backport mod. So even though we're on 121.1, they made a mod that like adds the features from the new update. Look at this too. If you give a name tag. And you name it Kiki. That's it. Oh shoot, how do you name it? It's like this. Oh yeah. Looks like that. So cute. That's not a Pokemon? Do you want me to remove it? Say yes and I'll do it. What's it called? Harness? Harness. I'd love to be hated by everyone. Hey, I got a credits section in the quest book. I can put your name on there as the one guy who removed a mod that we almost had. Say the word. Yeah, I should probably seed hunt, huh? This is a good world. Where are we at? Honestly, it's already kind of cute. I don't know. Let's do this. This is a beautiful biome. This is really pretty. Just use this seed. Kind of nice. My immersion though, it's not a Pokemon. Should I actually remove it? Does it not fit the pack? Should I actually remove it? I thought like maybe people would like want to see a backport of a feature that like some people probably like, but I don't know, maybe. Make it look like Ghastly. That would be cute. Yeah, you're right, that would be cute. I kind of like this seed. I don't want to explore too much because I'm actually going to be playing. But I kind of like this seed. Do I have room up here to put... Oh, wait, where was I? Wait. Was I over here? I think it was over here. Was I here? No, this is not where I was. I was over here. Was I here? I was here. I was here. The new biome is so pretty. This is Regions, right? Yeah, Regions unexplored. Regions has so many gorgeous biomes. Yeah, this mod pack's gonna be it's gonna be pretty fun to explore. Really beautiful. What's he doing down there? Should I just use this? Our cow is also gonna spawn? Yeah. Yeah, removing vanilla mobs from the first mod pack was such a bad idea. I removed them because it felt like they were taking up Pokemon spawns. And like people in the SMP had said that. Like Pokemon weren't really spawning and it was mostly just like passive creatures. Like you would go into a new area and it would just be like a bunch of chickens or a bunch of cows, which felt kind of weird. But I think that was happening. So I removed them and it did help the Pokemon spawning. But on this pack, Pokemon spawn like super frequently, even with the passive mobs. So yeah, I didn't feel like I needed to remove them. It was a pain to get leather and stuff. Yeah, that's something with this edition. I'm trying not to interrupt like the flow of gameplay that people are already familiar with. So pretty much everything from Cobblemon is staying the same. Like I'm not changing anything. Um, I'm not changing like any of the mob spawning and stuff. Well, I am disabling hostile mobs from the environment, but I don't think that's a bad thing. And then the other big thing is that unlike last season, chests are all gonna have cobblemon items and their vanilla items. So I didn't touch any of the vanilla loot tables for any of the structures. I just added to it. Because it did feel kind of like lame to not get vanilla items from chests. After a little while, it just became kind of boring. So chests are going to be super full now because you're going to get both. But yeah, it's vanilla items as well too. Is there a mob pen thing for server optimization? Yeah, there actually is. It's called animal pens. If you guys are playing on servers, there's a quest that kind of like talks about this on here. But if you guys are playing on servers, I would like 100% do this. Same way that it worked kind of like in Ball Hunters. If you take an animal container jar, like oh wait, that's a water animal container. You grab an animal cage and you go up to like a cow. You can cage cows and then put them inside of the farm. And then it has the same deal, like 2. And then if you grab wheats, you can breed them. You shift, there's a cooldown. I think for the public server, this is going to be a requirement. Like, we're probably going to outright ban vanilla mob farms, making people like have to do this because this is so much better for server performance. Are EV Ivy fruits going to be hella abundant again? No. You'll be able to find some of them, but the big difference in the loot pools is that last season was very focused on battling. So pretty much everything you got loot-wise helped you battle and like train your Pokemon in that way. The loot for this is a lot more spread around. Because we retired the stars. That functionality is there. You can enable it, but by default it's not enabled. So battling isn't like player versus player battling isn't meant to be like the main focus of the server. So items are a lot more like, yeah. Dude, I'm so happy I got to make another one of these. Like it's one thing to it's one thing to like make a mod pack once, but like the fact that I had the opportunity to like learn from my mistakes and completely redo it from the ground up is so awesome. Cause like in the best way possible, this mod pack makes Star Academy look like shit. And that's exactly what I was hoping for. Like Star Academy is so bad in comparison. This one's so much better and it makes me so happy. Like I'm so proud of it. And like the team that like helped me with it, like all of us together like made it fantastic. Like it's so good. And I'm just glad that I got to do it again. I wouldn't call the last one bad. I don't think it was bad. I just really don't think it aged well. Like, not that it aged well. I don't think it was. It was missing a lot, and there were a lot of like pretty bad design decisions with it. We hella enjoyed it. Hey, I'm not gonna tell you differently. I'm glad you did. That makes me really happy to hear that. Did you create your team in the quest book? Yeah, I did. Added a little credits page to everybody. So Abe was the lead of the project, or is the lead of the project. He's the big man in charge. I made the mod pack. Feels super weird having to thank myself in the third person, but Wu-Tax, Goat, Danny's our incredible artist. Goody helped with a lot of web dev and cosmetic shit. Corgi did some stuff with Enhanced Celestials and a couple of SMP stuff, like the Pokédoll collection block. Sunny Rock and MBZ are goats of builders, just absolutely incredible. I have not shown you guys anything about the Team Academy dorms. You guys will see that tomorrow, but they're fucking gorgeous. Mello, this isn't in right now, but Mello is actually doing some Academy cobblemon forums, so you guys are going to be able to catch them in the Safari realm. They're not in yet. It's taking some time. For good reason. They are very good. But that'll be exciting when you guys can see that. Lily has done an incredible job with the OST. I've listened to some of the tracks on repeat hundreds of times. They're so great. Polly did our menu animation and also our logo. Aiden, shouts in chat. Totally helped with the gym leader teams. Absolute go for that. Thank you again. It was super like seamless to implement, and you saved my ass on that for sure. And then shouts to the rest of everybody. Yeah, the Academy builds will be a nice little mix of where did my bronzes go? Did I not have bronze in my inventory? Where'd the bronze go? What just happened? Oh, a UI I haven't changed. I must change this. The other fun thing about making a mod pack is having to find every single UI that every mod adds and read like texture. I missed this one. No, I gotta change this, but I'm too tired to do it tonight. Fuck. Oh yeah, what do you guys think about the inventory design? With like this kind of like silver blue texture? You guys think it looks good? Looks clean. Yeah, the soft colors. You guys like it? Cool. It took me a while to land on like this color palette, but I think it looks really nice. It's a little on the nose, but I'm trying to go with like on the left, all the cobblemon, that's all like blue. And this is all like blue, because, you know, our color palette is blue and pink and red. I think it looks nice. What's that magnifying glass? Oh, the magnifying glass. Dude, one of my favorite mods is called Fancy Menu. Fancy Menu, like every major mod pack uses it. It lets you customize like everything. Yeah, let me add these like little tabs to the right side here. So this is the quest book. So instead of having like a little thing on the left here, you just click your inventory and it takes you to the quests. And then we made a little party button too. So if you go in your inventory and click this, it'll take you to your Pokemon party. There's a command for this as well, but I thought it would be kind of cute to add it there. But this just closes it and toggles it on or off. It's pretty cool though. So if you go into like the customization here and you go to like layouts, that's for the inventory screen. And then you can change like all this stuff. So like the party icon, action script runs a command kind of deal. And then this right here toggles a variable, and that variable decides whether or not these are visible. It's super, like there's a lot of crazy shit you can do with this. There's a really cool feature too, where you can have like stuff here only show up if you're connected to a certain server. So I was thinking like I might be able to do some cool like inventory stuff when you're on the public server that would only be visible on there. So we have like public server features. Instead of having to do like commands and stuff, you would just have like one of these little sidebars in your inventory. But it would only show up on the public server, not like other worlds that you play on or other servers that you join. There's a lot of really cool stuff you can do with it. Connect to the resource world or wherever is new there. Don't spoil it. I want to be a surprise. Hey, you don't know anything. Nobody knows anything. I don't know anything. Are the trading cards a custom mod or data pack? I don't know much about behind the scenes on Micromod. I'm just curious. The cards are part of the Academy mod. So it's our own thing that we made. And the Academy mod is exclusive to this mod pack. So that is like a little unique thing that we have. Not that I would ever be against, like, publishing that for, like, other people to download and add to their mod packs, but it wasn't really made with that in mind. Just because we're kind of keeping, like, a lot of things internal right now. Not like to be, you know, exclusive or anything about it, but I don't know. The modding community, or like making mod packs, is interesting because on one hand, the whole reason I'm able to make this mod pack is because of everybody else making beautiful mods and contributing them and allowing us to use them, kind of thing. So it's like, I don't just want to make a mod pack and have everything that we add just be exclusive to us and like, no, nobody else can use it, because that's like part of the charm of Minecraft modding, is being able to like publish things and have other people incorporate it into their projects. But I do feel like there is a little balance of like, some things should be unique. Like the card system, I don't know if that's something that we would ever want to publish publicly for like other people to use, because I think it's kind of fun to just be our own little thing. But I'm not against publishing other stuff that we do. I don't know, I think there's like a balance for it, you know? Balance between like being stingy with your own work and allowing people to, or like other people in the community to thrive with like your projects. Not mod pack really, but do the art for your Twitch account. It looks good. It's going to compliment the artist. Oh no, I did not do the artwork for my Twitch account. No, that the artwork that I have on my Twitch account right now, my avatar was made by Zenoba, and my banner was made by Inga. I like this avatar a lot. I think I'll probably keep this as my Twitch avatar for a little while. Oh my gosh, I still have so much stuff to do before tomorrow, and it's getting late, and I need to sleep. Oh, but I just want to stay on stream and yap. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to work. I don't want to do anything. I just want to show off the mod pack. What else do you guys want to see? Let me geek out about this. Fuck it, I'm gonna open another card pack just because I can. Give me a shiny. Hey, Snorlax! Got an epic. Huge. Would it be okay to stream the public server? I will literally join your stream and gift 10 subs. That would be like the biggest compliment in the world for you to stream on the public server. Like that would be so fucking cool. Of course you can. Are you kidding me? Please, I would be elated. I would 100% watch any stream I could find of it. Yes, God, please. You're planning on it? Already planning on it? Oh my God, yes. Definitely, please do. What's up, Inga? Hello, goat. I'll miss the old slime headshot by Chris. You just wake up from a coma? That was like 4 years ago. Oh shit. Whoa, why'd that not give anything? Oh my gosh, the whole mod pack's broken. Oh my god, we gotta cancel the project. I broke a grass block and it didn't give me a diamond. That's never been broken before. Why is it breaking now? Dude, I just can't catch a break. Frick my Chungus life. Chat, just admit it. Am I chopped? Just say it right now. Am I chopped? I already know I'm Unk. Am I chopped? Yes. God damn, man, I knew it. I tried so hard. I tried so hard. Spot disappeared right before breaking it. I don't think those spots can disappear. I don't think that happened. I'm washed and Unk. Dude, you know what the worst part is about being washed? I'm not even washed at anything that's like remarkable. I never even hit Radiant in Valorant. Like if I booted up Valorant right now and played a deathmatch, you'd be watching an Iron player. I peaked at Bronze. How do you get washed peaking at Bronze? Like I somehow managed that. I'd be at Iron rank if I played Valorant right now. What's the point? What is there to do? So somewhere we can find the list of Pokemon available. It's the majority. Chat, how many Pokemon are there in total? Is it like 1,025? Is that the number? It's 1,025, right? Cobblemon, I think, has... What's their number? 630, I think they're at? It's somewhere in the 600s, the base Cobblemon mod. And we have an add-on, or like a couple of add-ons that add about 310. So there's like well over 900. The majority of Cobblemon are in. Which is insane that like just 2 years ago, if even that, Cobblemon only had like maybe 30. You guys remember that like that was yesterday, right? Cobblemon like just came out and there was like nothing to it. And now all of a sudden it's like this giant feature-rich thing because of the community. It's actually insane. That's just the joys of open sourcing. Pixelmon really did... I mean, Pixelmon didn't walk. Pixelmon sprinted. But it's crazy like how well Cobblemon was able to like build off that success and just make something so much more community-oriented. I remember Cobblemon adding starters and it was a big thing for it. Damn, I wasn't even keeping up with it when that happened. That's pretty cool though. Yeah, Cobblemon is still like well in its infancy too, which is pretty cool. It'll be sick to see where it's at in like a couple of years. But yeah, this pack has like the majority of Pokemon. Legendary wise, it has 50. So these are all of the legendaries that are in the pack right now. It's going to be the same spawning method as before, where you find a key item and then you use that to spawn the Pokemon in. I think there's 71 legendaries in total. 50 out of 71 is not that bad. We'll definitely add more if more come along, but I think 50 is a pretty good number. I just want to like blink. I want to blink and have it be September 1st. I want the legendaries and mythicals? No, that's just legendaries. Mythicals will spawn naturally without a key item. Legendaries require a key item. I just want to blink to September 1st. Have the SMP start. I'm ready. I've been working on this for so long. I just want it to happen already. But I also don't. I want it to be like 3 more months before that happens because I'm nervous. But I also want it to happen like tomorrow. I'm so fucking excited. Of course I'm excited. What do you mean? I've been working on this for like half of a year. I think I started working on this mod pack in March. How many months is that? Is that 5 or 6? March, April, May, June, July, August. That's 6 months. I've been working on this mod pack for like 6 months. I am so fucking excited for it. And I'm excited because I know how good it is. And that's not me like trying to toot my own horn or glaze myself, but I know like there's some really fun content in here thanks to me and like other people on the team, like the whole team. And I'm just so eager for people to see it and like geek out about it. More legendaries than there used to be Pokemon, period. What's up, Snaps? This is 34. Thank you guys for the resubs, by the way, at the beginning of the stream. I know there were a lot that I didn't call out because I was just getting started with the stream, but I appreciate you guys a lot. This is the part of the stream where I say that I know I have not streamed a lot, but you guys continuing to stay sub while I've been working on this has allowed me to do this, so thank you very much. Thank you for supporting my hiatus. Feel free to cancel your Twitch sub and go donate to the public server. Hey, I'm just saying, you know, like if you feel like you're not getting your value out of a sub, go chuck like a $5 and get a rank. There will be ranks, of course, but I will assure you that there will not be any $400 packages. I've had my fair share of faction servers in my career. I am done with that environment. Also, according to the common Tools website, there are 716 Pokemon on Cobble 1.6. Oh, maybe. Okay, so I have like a little list that has 300 add-ons around there, but there might be some that overlap then. Because I definitely don't think we have like. I know that list has 300, but I know there's more than. There's no way we have 1,000 in here. There's no way we have 1,000 in this. You know what? Actually, let's test it. Let's see how long it takes before I find a Pokemon. Chat. Give me some Pokemon names that you think might not be in. Let's see if they got skins. Oh, I'm actually curious. Show some of me. Electric. Love this is in. Goth. Rita. Got skin for you. Zigzagoon. What do you mean Zigzagoon? What? Of course. What Shonk? Shonk's in. Togepi. Togepi's in. Hisuian, Zorua. Zorua. Hisuian. Is that correct? Is that the Hisuian form? It's so cute. Wait, I don't know this Pokemon. That's so cute. Wait, what gen is this from? Is this Gen 9? You are so fucking cute. Wait, where's my dex? Where's my Pokepedia? Where's my dex? You wanna have my dex? What happened to my dex? $570. This is Gen 4? Alright, let's keep going then. Legends Arceus. Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime's in. Mr. Rhyme is also in. Capsicid? Capsicid's in. Hisuian Zoroark. Oh, this one! Wait, no, I do know this one. Yeah, I know this guy. That's a cool one. Alright, what else? Absol? I mean, Absol's in. Oh my god, wait, no, you guys are gonna lose your minds over this. I need to add this to the Safari Realm. There was an update to Mega Showdown that added Pikachu's cosplay forms. Look at this. Pikachu cosplay. The Bell cosplay. So cute. We got the Libre cosplay. We got the PhD cosplay. With the glasses. So adorable. We got the pop star. Did I rewatch K-pop Demon Hunters again last night? Second time I've seen it. Good movie. Good movie, good music. I know it's a good movie. It's a good movie on rewatch. Then we got the Rockstar one too. Does it bum anyone else out that rock music is not going to age well? Not that like it won't age well, but like I saw a chart the other day about the popularity of rock music and how it took a fucking nosedive in the last like 6 or 7 years. And it feels so bad because like I grew up off rock music, like Linkin Park, Rise Against, all those guys. And you just rock music just isn't really around anymore. It's such a bummer, but like even I don't listen to rock music that much anymore. It's just like it's just not the thing. And it makes me wonder if it's gonna come back at any point. Rock isn't dead. I'm not saying it's dead, it's just not the thing anymore. You know? Like it's really not the thing anymore. So that's gonna be starting tomorrow on the first. So the SMP is starting on the first, but do I still have Ape Suite up here? Yeah. So check us out. New start date is September 1st, 11 a.m. PST. Me, Leslie, Foolish, Myung, and Abe are going to be doing a live beta test for a few days, starting tomorrow at noon. So the download will not be up, but you guys will be able to watch like a little bit of the mod pack. Us like kind of just, I don't know, doing whatever. I don't really know what we're going to do. I guess just like playthrough and stuff. I don't know what the end goal is. I don't know when we're going to stop. Where teams recently, oh yeah, of course. Yeah. We're not playing on the same seed as the SMP. That'd be lame. It's going to be like a completely separate thing from the SMP. That's like all I know. I'm kind of just going off whatever Abe has a vision for with it. I'm sure he's talked to them about it and has like an idea. I don't know much about it other than it's just going to be like a little thing. So I don't know. I'm just going to show up and twiddle my thumbs. No way Pete's going to play the game. You'd be surprised to know I have actually played like a good amount of this already in single player. Something I didn't do at all for Star Academy, but I have played through and it does feel, the progression feels good. I haven't gotten like super far in, but I've done at least like a little bit. So it's been, got some good confidence going in tomorrow. Warp Tour just happened. It was still sick. Rock is definitely still a thing. Okay, but okay, but Warp Tour, you're not going to see like young Gen Z going to Warp Tour. The people who go to Warp Tour now are the people who have back pain. That's not like, that's not dictating like the new wave of what is in right now. That was like, hey, here's this thing you grew up on. Let's kick back for one more good time together. As a person who would have gone to Warp Tour if I had the time and was there. Big Bob, everybody in this chat is Unk. Okay? I'm one of them, alright? I'm the person who is probably going to be going to a Thrice concert on the first day of TwitchCon. Like, I'm probably going to be missing the first couple of hours of a party to go to a Thrice concert in San Diego on the 17th. I am one of you. But I gotta admit, like, the audience that's going to Warp Tour is not the one who's adding to the demographic of what is in right now. That's not to say I don't have love for my rock bands. Thrice is coming out with a new album and they're touring, and I cannot be more excited. Also, off topic, but both the singles that 21 Pilots have dropped have been bangers. I'm so excited for their new album. What a great band. Brian showed me them. I just name dropped my brother like you guys know who he was. What the fuck? My brother, Brian, introduced me to them like when they were just doing fucking videos that are college campus, like way back then. See like 21 Pilots go from that to where they are right now and like be along for the ride has been super cool. They're a great band. Love them. My friend has me addicted to Sleep Token recently. Oh. Sleep Token. I had a Sleep Token phase for a little bit. You know what? I respect it. I think everybody has a Sleep Token phase here or there. Bro, I need to work. I have shit to do before tomorrow. I miss streaming. I miss streaming so much, holy shit. Making this mod pack has been fun, but I miss just logging on and doing stuff. Seed hunting? I don't know. Am I happy with this? Spawn everybody on top of this hill. It's first impressions, right? This is a pretty area. Do I just like throw it down here? Maybe I just throw it down here. It is gorgeous. It is really pretty. There's a tower over there. It's on top of a hill. It's got like decent biomes around too. Got some variety. Little hilly though. So the actual seed that I'm using for the spawn for the SMP is a lot more flat. Because Cobblemon or season 1 was very hilly like this, and I feel like it kind of deterred people from building near spawn. This one's a little more, it's a little too hilly. I feel like there's not, it's kind of like laborsome to climb around. And people might be a little annoyed. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because like if you go down here and you hit this, it's like, okay, what? Do I just gotta like swim somewhere? I'm being super picky. I can do better. Let's find a little bit more of a flatter area. Oh my god, you guys have seen the Safari Realm, right? Can I spoil that too? How many of you guys have seen the Safari build? And how many of you guys want to see it? Can I show it off? Can I just spoil everything? Can I just like give you guys the mod pack? Can I just like spoil everything? Listen, I don't mean to freak out, but you guys gotta see this. Don't show anybody who speedruns how I built that portal, they'll call me washed. Check this out. It's a little laggier because it's a little bigger, but it's okay. Welcome to a new Safari. It's purple now. I'll give you guys a bird's eye view. This build was made by BZ, the GOAT. Been making builds for so many years and absolutely killed it with this one. I think I put the spawn on the wrong side. I think you're supposed to spawn facing this way, not this way. That's okay, I'll fix that later, probably. The whole bag is looking incredibly polished. I hope you think that. I'm glad you think that because I think that too. I agree. I think it's a lot more of like a complete, and I think it knows what it wants to be. Compared to last time, it was kind of put together in a rush and I was just kind of like throwing things at the wall. This one, I think, found like a really good identity and something that it can keep. And I think everything like really meshes together well with it. But yeah, Safari Realm now has like 9 different biomes. So this is the Shimmer River. This is the Crystallized Desert. This is the Scarlet Forest. What other biomes are there around here? I did pick out the seed because there are plenty of biomes. This is the Blinding fucking Ether River. Don't go in here, you will die. It's just there. It doesn't do anything. It's just really bright. It's just part of, this is the Eternal, what's it called? Eternal Starlight mod. We didn't make this. This is a brand, this is like its own mod. This is the, what's this mod called? Starlit Sea. This is the Dark Swamp. Oh, actually, while we're doing this, What do you guys think about the mod that adds the biome titles as you're going through? We had that last season, and I didn't hear anyone complain about it. I did keep it for this season, but I made it fade out faster and have it be a little bit more not in your face. It's like higher up. I kind of like it, but I would totally understand if people thought it was like annoying or obnoxious. You don't like checking F3. So you shouldn't need to check F3 because you do have journey map. It only looks this tiny, the text, because I'm on a 4K monitor. I had to scale it for 1080p. So when you actually download the pack, this will be a lot more readable. But I thought, considering we're playing modded and there are a ton of brand new biomes you've probably never seen before, I think having info above your head like that is good. So you don't have to constantly like check over and over again, like, oh, I'm in this new biome. What the hell is this? Like, where am I? No one's gonna really notice if it's there or not, but no one's gonna complain if it's there. Looks nice as long as you don't have many microbiomes. No, there's not that many. I don't think there's that many microbiomes. I think regions might have like a couple that it adds, but it's majority like major biomes. Oh yeah, this is the Starlight Permafrost Forest. I love how this biome looks. Looks so pretty. Very bright, but very pretty. It might be good for chatters to follow when watching streamers too. Okay. Oh, actually, humble me one more time. I was talking to Wutax about this earlier. With the crosshair, there's no crosshair by default, but there's a crosshair that appears depending on what you're holding. So if you're holding a building block, your crosshair turns into a square. If you're holding like a pickaxe or an axe, your crosshair turns into a plus. Oh, you are not buffering. My stream is lagging. Wait, why is my stream lagging? Hello? What's going on with my internet? Can you guys hear me? Is it my audio too, or is it just the video? Man, I'm dropping so many frames right now. What the hell? F? Am I dead? Is that it for me? Oh, maybe it's a sign I go make dinner. Hop off stream for the night and finish my work. You gotta go work now. I'm dead. No sound, now it's back. It jumped a little. Jack, can I get a yo if you're here? Roll call. Any yos? Oh, that's rough. Damn. I guess I can't have anything in this life for little old Pete. Sad Pete day.